Good morning, brothers and sisters. You know who I am. I bring a message, a passage I would like to read. Before I read this passage, I would like to remind people of a few things. We are not supposed to love things of a materialistic manner, things of a worldly nature, things of tangible, touchable nature. We are supposed to seek things of a spiritual nature, for we are God's. We are supposed to raise ourselves up. It says in Psalms that ye are God's. It also says in the New Testament, Christ wrote, or it was wrote by Mark's scribe, that are ye so dull that you still don't understand? I said you are God's. It also says that there are many lords and many kings, many gods. It also says that we are all children of God. We are all one and the same. So we are God's and we are children of the Father. So that must mean that we are very special, very powerful entities that have been hindered and held back, not allowed to grow on a nature that we're supposed to. Christ said, don't worry about the speck in your brother's eye before you deal with the plank in your own eye. So I'm asking you to look at yourselves in the mirror. Ask yourselves, are you judgmental? Are you hypocritical? Are you quick to say something to somebody else and slow to react to something amongst yourselves? There was a time thousands of years ago that was wrote before the Bible was made. The true and faithful scribe of Enoch. And I'd like to read this to you. And I saw the sheep burning and their bones consuming. And I stood, behold him, and emerged that ancient house white. They brought out pillars, every plant in it, and every ivory enfolding in it. They brought it out and deposited it in its place on the right side of the earth. I also saw that the Lord of the sheep now produces a new house. This house is greater and loftier than the former house, which had been bound by the former circular spot in the heavens. Thus, when you see the new circular spot in the heavens, all of its pillars will now be renewed, and its new ivory, and its new as well as more abundant than the former ancient ivory and the former ancient pillars, which he had brought out and stood up. And while all of these sheep which were left were in the midst of it all, and all of the beasts which were left on the earth, and all of the birds of the heavens, they had fallen down. They now worship him, petitioning them, obeying them in everything. Then those three who were clothed in white, who were holding me by the hand, had before caused me to ascend, while the hand of him who had spoken to me raised me and placed me in the midst of the sheep before the judgment had taken place. Anyone who knows anything about the world knows that there was a spiral spot that appeared in Norway. It was a great, beautiful sight. And there's been many other signs in the heavens. These spiral spots have been recorded through history. And now the latest spiral spot has appeared, which means the new house is being built by the three clothed in white. I ask you, we are doomed to repeat the past if we don't remember the past. We are doomed to continue to fall if we don't seek answers. Why is it that all of our ancestors wrote similar stories? Things that led us to a better understanding of ourselves spiritually, but yet we say, oh, well, that's myth. It's no big deal. But yet when you start reading and researching, you start finding a very common thread. Great destruction comes upon this planet every single time we fail to do what we're told. We are on the pivotal point now. People are going to have to choose to either decide to raise their vibrational level, to seek love and compassion and kindness, to let go of hatred, to let go of fear, to let go of things of a judgmental nature, to let go of hypocritism, to judge themselves wisely before they judge others falsely, to seek things of a spiritual nature, to receive their throne, to be raised up to the correct vibration, for we are gods and we are extremely powerful entities, but yet have been dumbed down to believe that we are less than the least and that we are just nothing but sand. Yes, we came from the clay, and yes, we go back to the clay, but our soul, our spirit never dies. It's been proven scientifically. Do the research, it's there. So I beg of you to open your eyes, open your mind. The time has come. God bless you. Brothers and sisters, you're doing a wonderful job trying. But I felt that this needed to be put out. I love you all very much. Everyone, from the least of the lowest to the highest. You are all very, very important. I love all manner of mankind. I forgive those that stick their nose in where it don't belong. I forgive all of those that have led us astray. I even forgive those of the past, and those of the present, and those of the future. It's not my job. My job is just to pass a message. Thank you. And may love lighten your heart and fill every crevice inside your temple to shine a light upon the truth so that you may grow up and become who you are supposed to.